Good afternoon, my name is James Foley and I'm the Master Evangelist and Trainer for this week's Jesus Week event. As you can see, last year we ran a similar event. It was called Gotta Look Out for Number One, when we taught people about Jesus. And we thought it'd be really important to get you guys trained up for this year's event. You'll hear about the theme very shortly. First of all though, I'd like to introduce an expert evangelist who we brought in especially for this reason. He's going to teach us some of the key principles in running a successful Jesus Week.
Good to meet you. Yes, this is going to be great.
Hi, nice to meet you.
That was Brother Mark. The first thing he's going to tell us about today is cold turkey evangelism. However, due to problems with this in recent years, we're now going to change it and we're going to call it warm fuzzy. As you can tell, Mark really brings across the character of warm fuzzy evangelism, and he's going to demonstrate some of the key principles to us now. The first step is to choose a really good moment to do your evangelization. Brother Mark is an expert at this. He just knows intuitively the correct moment. Some are better than others. You're going to see some really good ones from him.
Oh, no.
So, having chosen your moment, as we saw Brother Mark do with incomparable ease, the next important element to your evangelistic message is really knowing what you're talking about. It's very important to get the facts right. This is the gospel we are talking about.
Well, what we often do to help us explain Christianity is we use a simple tract like this. This one's called 2 Ways to Jive, and it's pretty good. Have a look through that, and it'll tell you all about God.
Hey, hold on a second. Did you say 2 ways to jive? Or?
Yeah, 2 Ways to Jive.
It actually says 2 ways to live.
Ah,
Yeah.
so it does.
So as we've seen Brother Mark's elegance inspire us to go out and share the gospel, there's one final element in our 3 key steps on how to share the gospel, and that is knowing when to stop. Brother Mark's going to show us again how to do it.
Okay, so as I was saying, there's cities of refuge
I've already said I'm
for
really
the
not
Levites.
interested.
Oh, right, yeah. Well, but it says here in
I've
chapter
already
35
said
of
heaps
Numbers.
times, I'm really not interested.
Yeah, I know. But like 6 of the towns you give to the Levites will be cities of refuge.
I'm really not interested. It really doesn't affect
Well,
me.
okay, what about this? Over here in Song of Solomon, there's
Hey, would you
there's
look at
some
the
really
time? We
great
really need to
bits.
get going.
Yeah,
Look, no, here we
Let's go, guys. Come on.
We rejoice and delight in you. Hey, hang on. You will play.
So there you have it. 3 steps to successful friendship evangelization. Let me just remind you again what they are. First, pick your moment. Second, knowing your material. And third, knowing when to stop. Very important, all 3 of them. Another way you could get involved in sharing the gospel is to host a dialogue dinner. This is a non-confronting way to share the gospel with your friends. Usually you do this over a meal, hence the name dialogue dinner. Again, we have 3 easy steps for you to follow. First of all, make sure there are some non-Christians present.
Oh, actually, I've got a non-Christian friend just waiting outside. So
Great. What a good job.
I feel like Christian.
This is going to be awesome.
Amazing.
Come on in.
Yeah, come in.
Hi. Hello.
Then we can sit over here.
You're really a non-Christian?
Oh, that's
Oh,
great.
wow.
Well done.
It's nice to meet you, non-Christian.
So as you can see, it's very important to have non-Christians at your meeting. Having got them there, you have to respect all of their opinions.
Well, Mark, I was wondering, is the Bible really the truth? Okay, I've been learning about... I'm not trying to be funny. I've been learning about postmodernism, so there's no ultimate truth, but Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. I don't understand. I have another question. I don't think I've done many bad things. You know, I'm not a murderer or anything.
You don't realise you are.
Am I really a sinner?
You are a
So step 2 was making sure that we respect their opinions. The last thing to do is to make sure the Christians are quiet. A dialogue dinner is about a discussion between the non-Christians and the leader of the group, who is our fantastic Brother Mark.
So Mark, you're saying if I accept Jesus in my life, I can have eternal life?
Exactly, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
So, do you have any other questions?
What happens if someone doesn't become a Christian?
Well, I mean, that's
And you know, what other things are stopping people from becoming a Christian?
so obviously lots
Mark,
of different...
it's not about being a good person, is it?
Oh, no, that's right.
And so that was our third point, not letting Christians take over the meeting and ask too many questions. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, dialogue dinners and general friendship evangelisation. What we're going to do now is we're going to get Brother Mark in to have a quick interview about how he thinks today's training video went. That was really good. Tell me, Brother Mark, how did you think today's video went?
Yeah, look, I reckon, John, what's your name again?
James.
Oh, James, yeah. I reckon, James, he was probably one of the best evangelism.
Really?
Yeah, I've ever done. Yeah. Really was the finest moment for me.
So you really felt the Spirit moving in...
Spirit?
Mm.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, I was pretty good. I was pretty good.
Oh, yeah. You just can't take away from it, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Brother Mark, we have to hand it to him.
Yeah, pretty good.
That's the way to do it. Thank you very much.
Presented by the one like Gary Palin and River, even less than the other people semi-anachronistic group.